Well folks, as you know by now, I'm in Panama City Beach at the Country Jam. Now we've been here for the last few days in Panama City Beach. It has been above all expectations, and I want to introduce you to the man who's at the very top of the tree. And the man is Dan. Dan, tell us your full name, title and what you actually do.
My name is Dan Rowe. I am the president and CEO of Visit Panama City Beach.
Well, I've got to thank you, Dan, for inviting us, because I can tell you we've done lots of visits across the USA, across Europe, but this has definitely gone to the top of the tree as the best we've ever done. The hospitality has been unbelievable, Dan, I've got to say that.
Well, I mean, we're part of the South. I mean, where hospitality just comes natural to us. So we encourage everybody to come visit us.
Yeah, well, as you know, we were from Keep It Country TV, and we've enjoyed not just the music. I've got to say we come here to the Country Jam thinking that was it. But we've spent a lot of time so much around the resort that we arrived here a little bit late tonight because we had such a great day. Now just tell us, Dan, some of the things that people can do when they come to Panama City Beach.
Well, Panama City Beach is first and foremost about the beach.
Yeah.
You know, we have some of the prettiest sand in the world. And it's a very laid-back, relaxed place to go. But if you're not spending time in, on, or under the water, you're missing a great opportunity. Whether it is boating, diving, fishing, or just surfing in the waves. I mean, it's all great here.
Yeah, we was out on the boat trip today, and the wildlife, we go past Shell Island there, and we was out in St. Andrews Bay, on the Gulf of Mexico here. It's just the wildlife, if you want to see that. If you want to lie on the beach, which some people do, the beaches are brilliant there. I love the seafood that you get here. I was telling actually Rindy, who was running the Gulf Coast Jam, we came here and we were invited at your expense tonight to some of the top restaurants. The food in here is so good, we've decided to stay here. Now, obviously, you get a lot of visitors from across the world. It is a hidden gem, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, we're one of those great destinations in the state of Florida, that a lot of people don't know about. They're used to the peninsula of Florida, South Florida, but up in the northwest corner section of the state, I mean, it's a laid-back, great atmosphere. It's an all-American beach town. I mean, it's just a great place to be.
Yeah, and of course, the country music, we're a country music channel. The type of events you put on here, you've got the biggest stars, like on the planet, performing in Panama City Beach.
Well, I mean, we're Nashville's beach.
Yeah.
I mean, we're the closest beach to Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And it's a quick flight on Southwest Airlines or a quick drive, so it's easy for them to come down. The only Tootsie's Orchid Lounge outside of Nashville is here.
And somebody said it's better.
I like our Tootsies. I'll put our Tootsies up against them any day. No, but I mean, it really is, the whole country music vibe is part of our DNA. So it's just a great place to be, and it's a great place to listen to live music. I mean, we have a perfect venue that's a block off the beach, under the stars. I mean, it's hard to beat this.
Yeah, and I know your other jam is on the beach, isn't it? And that they do one. Is it in a Labor Day? They
do one in Labor Day, and it's a little bit bigger, and it's at a different venue, but it's not on the sand.
Yeah.
Because we just want people to be able to spend their days on the sand and their nights.
Nice in the jam.
Absolutely.
But this particular venue here, this is absolutely fabulous. And I was just saying, the credit to you is that you can come in here, and I've been to many festivals around Europe, and you feel a bit hemmed in, crammed, the facilities aren't great, but here everything is perfect, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, we'll have 7,000 people out here tonight. I mean, so it's a relatively small crowd, and there's not a bad seat in the house, and we do have some of the brightest stars in country music, playing in Panama City Beach.
Well, folks, back in the UK, the artists, you've seen lots of interviews we've carried with the different artists. Many you have requested, but the closing act tonight is none other than Rascal Flatts. Now, hey, you can't get much bigger than Rascal Flatts.
You really can't get much bigger than Rascal Flatts. Last weekend, there was the Academy of Country Music Awards in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And all those stars that were in Vegas last weekend are in Panama City Beach this weekend. So, I mean, it really is a great event.
And the thing is, much more approachable here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Everybody is just relaxed, having a great time. I mean, this is what Panama City Beach is all about.
Well, just closing now, I can tell you, Dan, we were looking at organising the tours with Tour America here for next year, but just about an hour ago they said, look, Phil, we've got to get people out here in September because the lineup is simply to die for. It's as good as it gets. So for people watching the show, over the coming weeks, we're going to give you the lineup here in Panama City Beach for September. And hey, if you want to book, the number will be on screen. Dan, thanks a million for being such a great host to us, and I do mean it sincerely, not just for myself in front of the camera, but the people behind the camera. It has just been probably one of the, well, Seamus the cameraman has been to the States many times and actually said this is the best he's ever been to.
Well, Seamus is a smart man.
Yeah, he is indeed.
He is.
So Dan, it's a pleasure being here, and we look forward to seeing you again, and thanks for inviting us.
Absolutely, Phil. I hope you safe travels.
Lovely, thanks a lot. Right now, on with the show, and one of the artists that are performing on this week's Spring Jam in Panama City Beach.